welcome to Class B State Basketball Championship Weekend. Let the tournament begin.
We kick things off bright and early with the boys' number 1 Loyola Rams and number 4 Lodge Grass Indians. Not sure what the Rams had for breakfast, but they came out swinging and jumped out to a big lead. It doesn't hurt when you have a sophomore phenom in Ethan Stack, who scored 27 points in the first half alone either. Indians did everything they could to battle back, but Loyola definitely had their Wheaties this morning and advanced to the semifinals. Next for the boys was Wolf Point and Columbus. This one was much closer as they battled back and forth all game long. Cougars had a 2-point lead at the half, so let's take you to this one's epic conclusion. Late in the fourth, it's Michael Curl with a basket and the +1 to bring the Cougars within one. Then Craven Silk hits both from the line and the Wolves have a 3-point lead. Less than 30 seconds left, it's Mason Meyer with the 3 to tie it. 9 seconds left, Benson to Cade Staffney for the win. Yes! The Wolves advance in a first-round thriller over the Cougars. Now to the ladies of Class B, the Baker Lady Spartans and Big Fork Valkyrie up first. Very close game in the first half of this one as Scout Nadeau hits a 3 from the corner for Big Fork. Then Madison O'Connor breaks loose and responds for Baker. The Lady Spartans led by 1 at the half. But the Valkyrie owned the third quarter and created a gap that the Lady Spartans couldn't close, and Big Fork advances to the semis. And to conclude our first half slate, it's the ladies of Wolf Point and Huntley Project. Unfortunately, this game wasn't close at any point. The Red Devils' defense held the Wolves to less than 10 points each quarter and couldn't miss on the offense. 22-point game at the half, and that was how the second half would go as Huntley Project sees red against Wolf Point 70-28. State B action continued. Boys next with the number 1 from North Malta and number 3 from South Lame Deer. This was a physical one all 4 quarters. Malta led by 18 at the half, but it felt much closer than that. Kendall Russell would lead the Morning Stars with 14 points. But there were 5 Mustangs with over 10 points each, one of which was Trayton Wilkie as he gets the 3 and Malta gets the win. Next for the boys featured the Big Fork Vikings and a Red Lodge Rams team making their first state appearance since 1985. Another close one on the boys' side as Owen Reynolds gets one at the buzzer and the Rams would trail by just 1 at the half. To the fourth, where the Vikings would get some distance, and Nick Walker was a big reason why. Rams tried to rally as Reynolds sinks the 3, but Big Fork's lead was just enough as they get a big win over Red Lodge. And now back to the girls where Malta and Columbus battled for one of the last spots in the semifinals. 4-point game at the half, so let's take you to the finish. Cougars looking to rally as Natalie Garrett gets the steal and passes it to Paige Lethert, who gets the bucket. Emmett say not so fast as Neva Jacobson lays one up off the steal. Addie Anderson trying to give Malta some breathing room, but the Cougars would get within 5. 19 seconds is plenty of time down 5, but not down 6 as Denver Tuss hits the foul shot and that would salt this one away, and Malta takes down Columbus to advance to the semifinals. And finally, the last game of round 1 featuring a pair of 2 seeds in Loyola Sacred Heart and Big Timber. Low scoring game, so to the fourth where Cameron Ketchum increases the Herders' lead with a bucket. And then Ketchum again off the turnover. Breakers aren't giving up yet though as Addie Nault hits the 3. Then Katrin Harrington off the steal. It's a 10-point game. But time was not their friend as the Herders were able to chew some clock and come out with a win 43-34. We'll see you tomorrow for the semifinal round starting at 3:30. From Great Falls, Richard Tiemann, SWX.